Imagine waking up, and before your feet even touch the floor, you feel it, that familiar pressure in your belly. You look in the mirror, and the reflection staring back doesn't feel. It feels swollen, heavy, and tender, a constant physical reminder of the internal battle you're fighting. It's a struggle that goes beyond just physical discomfort. It's an emotional weight, a feeling of being disconnected from your own body, a sense of frustration that no matter what you try, nothing seems to bring lasting relief. You eat carefully, you try to exercise, you do everything you're told to do, yet the bloating persists, a stubborn companion on your journey with polycystic ovaries. It whispers lies that you're failing, that you're not trying hard enough, that this is just how it has. If this sounds like your morning, your afternoon, your everyday, I need you to hear this loud and clear. You are not alone in this fight. This is not your, and most importantly, this does not have to be your forever. There is a path to feeling better, a way to quiet the storm inside and reclaim the comfort and confidence you deserve. The answer isn't in some extreme diet or a magic pill, but in the gentle, consistent power of nourishment. It's about understanding what your body is truly asking for. The good news, the incredible news, is that there are simple, delicious, and powerful foods that can help you finally say goodbye to that painful belly, balance your hormones from the inside out, and feel like yourself again. In this video, we are going to walk through this journey together, step by step, exploring 7 transformative foods that every woman with PCOS needs to know about. This is where your new beginning starts. Before we uncover these incredible foods, it's so important that we talk about why this happens, why you feel this way. So often, we're just told to deal with the symptoms without ever truly understanding the root cause. And that can make you feel that chronic bloating you're experiencing isn't just random. It's a direct signal from your body, a cry for help. With PCOS, our bodies often struggle with 2 key things: insulin resistance and inflammation. Think of insulin as a key that unlocks your cells to let glucose or sugar in for energy. When you have insulin resistance, your cells don't respond to that properly, so your body, in its wisdom, produces even more insulin to try and force the lock open. This flood of insulin can cause a cascade of hormonal imbalances, including elevated androgens, which are at the heart of so many PCOS symptoms. But it also creates a state of chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation is like a constant simmering fire inside, and your digestive system is one of the places where you feel that heat the most. It disrupts the delicate balance of your gut bacteria, slows down digestion, and leads to that painful, swollen feeling we know all too well. It's a vicious cycle. The hormonal imbalance fuels the inflammation, and the inflammation worsens. It is absolutely not a reflection of your efforts or your worth. You are not broken. Your body is simply trying its best to cope in a challenging environment. Understanding this is the first step to healing, because it shifts the focus from blaming yourself to supporting yourself. We can't just treat the bloat, we have to calm the fire. And that's exactly what these foods are going to help us do. We're about to give your body the tools it needs to find its balance. The first food we need to talk about is one that feels like a luxurious, comforting hug for your entire system: wild-caught salmon. I know you might be thinking about fish, but I want you to picture a beautiful, rich piece of salmon cooked to flaky perfection. This isn't just a meal, it's medicine. Salmon is brimming with a type of healthy fat called omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These aren't just any fat. They are master regulators of inflammation in the body. They work on a cellular level to send signals that literally tell your body to cool down, to extinguish that inflammatory fire that's been causing so much chaos in your gut and throughout your... By lowering inflammation, you're not just easing the bloat. You're helping to improve your body's sensitivity to insulin, which gets to the very root of the PCOS cycle. It's a beautiful chain reaction. Better insulin sensitivity means lower insulin levels, means more balanced hormones, less inflammation, and a happier, calmer digestive system. But how can a single food really make that much of a difference in something as complex as hormonal health? The answer is a resounding yes, because you're providing your body with the fundamental building blocks it needs to heal. When you consistently give your body these powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, it can finally shift from a state of stress and defense to a state of repair and balance. The practical side is wonderfully simple. Aiming for 2 to 3 servings of wild-caught salmon per week is fantastic. You can bake it with lemon and herbs, flake it into a big, beautiful salad with dark leafy greens, or even make delicious salmon patties. If you're not a fan of salmon, other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, and herring are also excellent choices. You are giving your body a direct infusion of healing, and that is an incredible act of self-care. But as powerful as calming inflammation is, it's only one piece of the puzzle. The next food we're going to discuss tackles another critical aspect of gut health that is so often overlooked, and it might just be the missing link you've been searching for. Before we move on to that, I want to ask you something personal. How many times have you felt completely misunderstood on this journey? How many times have you tried to explain the exhaustion, the frustration, the feeling of being at war with your own body, only to be met with blank stares or unhelpful advice? I know that feeling of isolation, and it can be one of the heaviest burdens to carry. You are not going through this alone. If this resonates with you, you have ever felt that way, I want you to go down to the comments right now and write, "I am ready." Just type those exact words. Your comment won't just be a declaration for yourself. It will be a beacon of hope for another woman who is scrolling through, feeling lost and alone. It's a way for us to see each other, to acknowledge our shared struggle, and to build a community of strength right here. Your story matters, and your voice can be the light that someone else needs to see today. Now let's talk about the unsung hero of a happy gut and balanced hormones, spinach. I want you to think of spinach not as a boring salad leaf, but as a powerhouse of gut-soothing, hormone-balancing nutrients. Its vibrant green color is a clue to the incredible life force it contains. Spinach is exceptionally rich in 2 things your body is craving: fiber and magnesium. Let's start with fiber. This isn't just about regularity. It's about fundamentally changing the environment of your gut. There are trillions of bacteria living in your digestive system, and this gut microbiome is like a complex ecosystem that plays a huge role in your overall health, your mood to your immune system, and especially your hormonal balance. The bad bacteria thrive on sugar and processed foods, and when they're in charge, they can increase inflammation and bloating. The good bacteria, however, thrive on fiber. When you eat fiber-rich foods like spinach, you're literally feeding the good guys, helping them multiply and create a healthy, balanced gut environment. A healthier gut means better digestion, less gas, less bloating, and a stronger barrier against inflammation. But what about magnesium? Can a simple mineral really impact something as big as PCOS? Absolutely. Magnesium is a calming mineral. It helps to relax your muscles, including the muscles of your digestive tract, which can ease cramping and discomfort. More importantly, it plays a vital role in insulin sensitivity. Studies have shown that many women with PCOS are deficient in magnesium, and this deficiency can make insulin resistance even worse. By replenishing your magnesium stores with foods like spinach, you are directly supporting your body's ability to manage blood sugar and insulin, which, as we know, is a cornerstone of managing PCOS. So how do you get more of this green goodness into your life? It's easier than you think. Toss a huge handful into your morning smoothie. I promise you won't even taste it. Sauté it with a little garlic and olive oil as a quick side dish for your salmon. Use it as the base for your salads or wilt it into soups and stews. Aim for at least 2 to 3 cups a day. It sounds like a lot, but it cooks down to almost nothing. You're not just eating a vegetable, you're cultivating a garden of good health inside your own gut. And as we continue to build this foundation of a healthy gut and low inflammation, the next food we're going to introduce adds a touch of warmth and sweetness, while secretly being one of the most potent blood sugar regulators you can find in your kitchen. The spice we need to welcome into our lives is cinnamon. I want you to imagine the warm, comforting aroma of cinnamon. It's a scent that often reminds us of cozy moments and sweet treats, but its power goes far beyond its delightful flavor. For a woman with PCOS, cinnamon is like a secret weapon in the fight against insulin resistance. It has this incredible, almost magical ability to help our cells become more receptive to insulin. It essentially makes the key work better in the lock, so your body doesn't have to produce so much of it. Remember how that flood of excess insulin is what drives so many PCOS symptoms, from bloating and weight gain to acne and hair loss. By improving your insulin sensitivity, cinnamon helps to turn down the volume on that hormonal noise, bringing your body back into a state of harmony. It helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels after a meal, preventing those dramatic spikes and crashes that can lead to intense cravings, fatigue, and, you guessed it, more inflammation and bloating. Can a simple sprinkle of spice truly have such a profound effect on our hormones? The research is incredibly promising. Numerous studies have pointed to cinnamon's ability to improve blood sugar control and insulin sensitivity, making it one of the most studied natural compounds for conditions like PCOS. It works by slowing down the emptying of your stomach after a meal and enhancing the way your cells utilize glucose. It's a gentle yet powerful intervention. Incorporating it into your daily routine is both easy and enjoyable. Sprinkle half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon into your morning coffee or tea. Add it to your oatmeal or Greek yogurt. You can even add a dash to savory dishes like curries or roasted vegetables to add a complex warmth. Look for Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, as it's considered to be of higher quality and safer for regular consumption than the more common cassia variety. It's such a small, simple change, but one that carries immense power. Before we continue, if you're finding this information helpful and you're starting to feel a little spark of hope, take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are dedicated to bringing you tips that can truly make a difference, and we don't want you to miss a thing. Every single food we've discussed so far builds on the last, creating a beautiful synergy of healing. And the next one we're going to talk about is a golden root that is perhaps the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory on the planet. This vibrant golden spice is turmeric. When you see its brilliant color, I want you to think of it as liquid gold for your body. The magic of turmeric lies in its active compound, curcumin. Curcumin is a veritable superstar when it comes to fighting inflammation. It operates through multiple pathways in the body to block the very molecules that trigger the inflammatory response. If we think of inflammation as that smoldering fire inside, curcumin is like the most effective firefighter, rushing in to douse the flames before they can spread and cause more damage. For those of us with PCOS, where chronic low-grade inflammation is a constant reality, this is nothing short of revolutionary. By systematically reducing inflammation, curcumin helps to soothe the digestive tract, which can lead to a significant reduction in bloating, gas, and discomfort. But its benefits ripple out much further than just the gut. This reduction in systemic inflammation can also help improve insulin resistance and support liver health. Your liver is your body's main detoxification organ, and it plays a crucial role in processing and eliminating excess hormones. When it's overburdened by inflammation, it can't do its job properly, leading to further hormonal chaos. So, by supporting your liver with an anti-inflammatory powerhouse like turmeric, you're helping your body's natural detoxification work more efficiently. But is it really potent enough to make a tangible difference? The wealth of scientific evidence supporting curcumin's anti-inflammatory properties is overwhelming. It has been the subject of thousands of studies and is recognized as one of the most effective natural compounds for managing inflammatory conditions. The key to unlocking its power is absorption. Curcumin on its own is not easily absorbed by the body. However, pairing it with a pinch of black pepper dramatically increases its bioavailability. The piperine in black pepper can boost curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Making turmeric a part of your daily ritual can be a beautiful practice. You can brew a soothing golden milk latte by warming up a cup of unsweetened almond or coconut milk with a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and a dash of cinnamon. You can add it to scrambled eggs, roast it with vegetables, or blend it into soups and curries. Consistency is key here. You are actively calming your system with every golden sip and every savory bite. We have calmed the inflammation with salmon and turmeric, and we have fed our good gut bacteria with spinach. Now we need to flood our bodies with protective compounds that shield our cells from damage. And the most delicious way to do that is with our next food. Let's talk about the jeweled wonders of nature, berries. I want you to picture a bowl filled with deep blue blueberries, rich red raspberries, and vibrant strawberries. These aren't just a sweet treat. They are bursting with antioxidants and fiber, two critical allies in your journey with PCOS. Antioxidants are like your body's personal security team. They patrol your system, neutralizing harmful molecules called free radicals. These free radicals are unstable atoms that can cause damage to your cells, a process known as oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a close partner in crime with inflammation, and together they create an environment where PCOS symptoms can thrive. By eating a diet rich in antioxidants, you are providing your body with the protection it needs to combat the cellular damage, which helps to lower overall inflammation and support your body's healing processes. And berries are one of the most potent sources of antioxidants you can find. They are packed with compounds like anthocyanins, which are responsible for their beautiful, deep colors. And these are what provide such incredible protective benefits. But the magic of berries doesn't stop there. They are also an amazing source of fiber. As we learned with spinach, fiber is essential for a healthy gut microbiome and smooth digestion, which directly combats bloating. But the fiber in berries also plays another crucial role. It helps to manage your blood sugar. When you eat berries, the fiber slows down the absorption of the natural sugars into your bloodstream, preventing those sharp spikes in blood sugar and insulin that we work so hard to avoid. This makes them a perfect fruit choice for women with PCOS. But can something that tastes so good actually be good for you, especially when we're told to be so careful with sugar? The answer lies in how nature packaged them. The combination of high fiber and high antioxidants makes berries a low glycemic food, meaning they have a minimal impact on your blood sugar level. They give you that touch of sweetness your palate craves without disrupting your hormonal balance. Enjoy a cup of mixed berries every day. You can add them to your smoothies, sprinkle them on top of yogurt or oatmeal, or simply enjoy them on their own as a refreshing and satisfying snack. You are flooding your body with protective, healing compounds while enjoying one of nature's most delicious gifts. This journey of healing is about adding in nourishment, not just taking things away. And the next food we'll explore is a creamy, satisfying fruit that teaches us that fat is not the enemy. In fact, the right kind of fat is essential for hormonal harmony. The creamy green powerhouse we need to embrace is the avocado. For years, we were taught to fear fat, to choose the low-fat or fat-free option, believing it was the key to health and weight management. But this fear has done a great disservice, especially to women with hormones to balance. Your body needs healthy fats. They are the essential building blocks for producing and regulating hormones. Without adequate healthy fats, your body simply cannot create the hormonal balance it needs to thrive. And avocado is one of the most incredible sources of these healthy monounsaturated fats. This type of fat is fantastic for heart health, but it's also a champion of blood sugar stability. The healthy fat and fiber in avocado work together to slow down digestion, which promotes a feeling of fullness and satisfaction, and, most importantly, helps to prevent those dramatic blood sugar spikes after a meal. This is incredibly important for managing insulin resistance. When you feel full and satisfied, you're less likely to experience those intense cravings for sugary or processed foods that can send you on a blood sugar roller coaster and lead to more bloating and inflammation. Could adding fat to your diet actually help you feel less bloated and manage your weight? It seems counterintuitive, but yes, 1,000 times. By providing your body with these clean, healthy fats, you are stabilizing your appetite, reducing cravings, and giving your endocrine system the raw materials it needs to function optimally. A balanced hormonal system is a more efficient system, one that is less prone to storing fat and more capable of finding its natural equilibrium. Avocados are also a fantastic source of potassium, a mineral that helps to regulate fluid balance in the body, which can directly combat water retention and bloating. Aim for half an avocado a day. You can spread it on toast, blend it into a smoothie for incredible creaminess, add it to your salads, or make a delicious guacamole. It's a versatile, satisfying, and deeply nourishing food that signals to your body that it is safe, cared for, and well-nourished. We have covered so many crucial pieces of the puzzle, from fats to fiber to anti-inflammatories. But there is one last food we must discuss, one that focuses on repopulating your gut with an army of beneficial allies to create lasting digestive peace. The final transformative food we will explore is kimchi, or other fermented foods. I want you to think of your gut as a garden. To have a thriving garden, you need good soil and a variety of healthy plants. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, and kombucha are like adding potent probiotics, the healthy plants, directly into your gut garden. These foods are teeming with live, beneficial bacteria that help to restore the delicate balance of your gut microbiome, which, as we've learned, is so often disrupted in women with PCOS. When the good bacteria are flourishing, they create an environment that is less hospitable to the bad bacteria that can cause gas, inflammation, and bloating. A healthy gut lining is crucial for preventing undigested food particles and toxins from leaking into your bloodstream, a condition that can trigger a massive inflammatory response throughout the body. Probiotics help to strengthen this gut barrier, creating a powerful defense against systemic inflammation. Can eating fermented foods really lead to a flatter, more comfortable stomach? For so many people, it is a complete game changer. By actively repopulating your gut with these beneficial microbes, you're improving your ability to digest food properly, absorb nutrients more effectively, and reduce the fermentation and gas production that leads to painful bloating. You are creating a resilient, healthy internal ecosystem. Start slowly when introducing fermented foods, as they are very potent. A spoonful or two of kimchi or sauerkraut with your meals, or a small glass of kefir or kombucha each day is a wonderful place to start. You can gradually increase the amount as your system gets used to it. You are not just eating a condiment, you are actively inoculating your gut with life, creating a foundation of health that will support your entire body in its journey back to balance. If you made it this far, it means you are searching for answers, relief, and hope. This channel was created exactly to help you understand your body, regain control, and find solutions that actually work. You are not alone here. We are building a safe where women like you can find support and real information makes a difference. This journey with PCOS can feel overwhelming, but every small positive change you make is a step toward a healthier, happier you. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about nourishing your body with kindness and patience. If this is the kind of guidance you've been looking for, subscribe now and turn on the notifications. Every video is another piece of the puzzle, another step on your path to reclaiming your vitality and feeling truly at home in your body once again. You deserve to feel good, and we are here to help you every step.